Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. We've got Jetty Osman, also a Marriott 7 out there. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. Not going to go that time. Satoransky right side. Here's Parker. It's hauled in by Athens.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Covered by Satoransky. They get it again. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Fires for 3. Sinks the trays.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Parker outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Hits the target from 18 feet. On offense, here is Athens. Now here's Hernan Gomez. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pulls up. The quick look, no good that time. Left side, none.
Home team foul. Jemezi. First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Parker outside. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. That shot's good by Parker.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's none. Hernan Gomez with it. Clock at 6. With the drive. Pass to your 7. Outside none. From downtown. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Shot on the wing. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing. Playing really efficient basketball.
And here's none. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Here's Hernan Gomez. No good on the 3. None defends. It's rebounded by Yurt 7. And so it's Athens with it. And he makes it on the layup.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurt 7's got his 5th rebound in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Oh, swiped away. Covered by Satoransky. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Osman. Satoransky pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Hernan Gomez. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Athens. They lead by 3. Stay with us now. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And for Athens, down low. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Athens leading by 3. Outside, Brown. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Defended by Brown. The 3 ball. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Driving inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layup. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Vesely. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Fall. Buries it down low.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Brown. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. And here's the fast break. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
2 shots. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And unable to corral the miss as it goes out of play. On Wednesday and then on Saturday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Athens leading by 5. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
On offense, here is Athens. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Fires in the triple. Give him 8.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here comes the break. And the layup falls. Now just a 4-point Athens lead.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Out left to the wing. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting team, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Second chance effort. The putback. Tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. It's stolen. And they're on the break. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that. You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Right wing. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 13.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Athens up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to...
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on. And that is going to do.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Chimezi Metu out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Satoransky in at the point.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And for Athens, Omer Yurtseven out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Hernan Gomez in at small forward. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Tries to break his ice. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And Athens calls time here. Covered by Satoransky. And Parker pulls it down. Banked it in off the glass.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Outside none. The 3 is up. And Metu pulls it down. Well, we got a close game here in Cleveland. He launches a 3. He can't hit that time.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Nunn defends. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Here's Nunn. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And Athens calls time here. They're looking to extend this run some more.
Yeah, they're operating very efficiently at the moment.
Satoransky passes to Hernan Gomez. In transition, here they come. Here's Nunn. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
There's a screen by Metu. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Athens trails by 5. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Good on both. Nunn defends. There's a screen by Metu. Shoots. Good D by Nunn.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And rejected. They get it back from deep. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Tries the spin move. 5 on the clock. And no good, trying to use the glass. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Nunn defends. Another shot. And that's good for 2. 13 points in the game.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, ripped away. And a nice finish on the layup.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Defense is right there. Osman on the wing. Covered by Satoransky. And the shot goes.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. just asking to get burned if you do.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside none. Back to your 7. To the left side wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
23 seconds left in the third. Nunn defends. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Osman. No points so far. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Buzzer-beating backbreaker. That pushes the lead to double digits going into the final period.
And here at the end of the third, it's a... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Athens trails by 10. From the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
So it's the home team now. And for Athens, defended by Brown. Driving to the basket, lays it up and banks it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Misses from close range.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Offensive board. Hall takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
The first one falls.
Number 40, taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Drains the triple.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Allie, thank you.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Out to the wing. Five to shoot. From the top of the key. That won't go. Making him 6 for 12 from the floor now. Ooh, it's stolen away. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. 20 points for him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now Brown. To halt the run. And another miss by Athens.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit. When you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Puts up a three. No good that time.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Offline with a three.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. 4-3. Hits the trifecta.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Beyond the arc. Hauled in by Brown.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Looking to get back on track. The shot misses.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
There's the triple. They get the rebound. Drops in the three. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. Stripped it away. Let's go with a three. The shot won't fall. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And so they get the victory here at home. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other
Fans, thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the foursome. Up and in on the layup.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Stolen. The three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Baldwin looking for the opening. No good on the triple. And here comes the break. And it's good. 2 points.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Fires from deep. No good there. Whoops, they pick off the pass. The baseline J. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here they come. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. Fires the three. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Baldwin's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. Takes a three. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Out to Parker. Lets it go from deep. No good that time.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Hayes throws it down.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Hernan Gomez a screen. Driving the lane. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
There's Satoransky. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Baldwin can't get it to go.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Hernan Gomez a screen. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 10.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
There's the pick. Tries it from the top of the key. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Puts up a three. That one's not going to go. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closer. Parker outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by 8, and the second quarter will get underway. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Fall, and it's Vesely in at the 4.
And keep it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
All alone. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Abrinas. His three-pointers off the mark. Pass to Birch. Rebound by Vesely. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Shots good by Lepro Vitola.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Abrinas the pass to Fall. Now, here's Birch. Guarded closer. Out to the right wing. Pass to Gutteridge. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Colson. Fall with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Abrinas. They get the rebound.
Away team foul. First personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Colson misses the follow-up. Colson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a slam dunk by Vesely.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Abrinas. He has yet to score. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Right wing. Fall passes to Abrinas. The tray. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Fall with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And it's Abrinas in the corner. Here's Laprovitola. From deep. Abrinas' shot is off. Got it off in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Rob, 19. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite. Well, guys, any thoughts on where these teams are heading?
A few will rise, a few will fall, and some, like my own career, remain strong and controlled.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the home team. And that'll do it for...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Metu. He's out there with Hernan Gomez. Parker out there with Satoransky. Here's Baldwin, and the 3 ball is good. Baldwin's got 11.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
We've got Baldwin. Bojanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2 spot. Five to shoot. A steal. Metu is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Parker. And it's Satoransky in at the shooting guard. It's Parker outside, and the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's his first foul, and that one's good. Parker.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for.
At the line for the away team. Hayes. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shot from the top of the key. Second chance shot. Here's Medu. Here's Hernan Gomez. And at last they get one to fall.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first free throw is good.
For the away team.
Second free throw, no good. Right around 1.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The three. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Lets it go with the three. That shot off.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Taken away by Hayes. Pass to Melly. Parker with the steal. Here he goes. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. 13 points in the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Hayes. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hayes has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Satoransky and the powerful one-handed slam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Baldwin. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic kicks to Baldwin. That one misses.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Medu. Satoransky with it. Shot clock at 6. The second chance effort, and he comes up with the deuce. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. They can't stop the run with that one.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, quick to the punch. Good anticipation by Willie, that time owning the offensive glass.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Hernan Gomez down low. Fires from way outside. And it's Melly with the rebound.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And it goes down 2 points. Biberovic has got his first points in this one.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Medu passes to Hernan Gomez. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Pass to Medu. Fires the three. Goes up again. Beyond the arc. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Doesn't get the full court heave to fall.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And he makes that one.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Baldwin. Connects from three-point range.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
To the wing right side, Abrinas, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Baldwin. It's the 3-point bomb. Baldwin's got 6 in the quarter.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Abrinas. And it's off from 3-point range. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. A shot by Biberovic, no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Baldwin. So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Tim. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's Biberovic. They get it back to the wing on the left. Snatched away. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. It's tipped. Marjanovic kicks to Hayes. Pass to Baldwin. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
3 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. It's stolen. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's Colson. Pass to Birch. Stolen by Vesely. Here's Abrinas. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Misses from close range. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Colson. Here's Baldwin for the three. From past the arc, Abrinas with a rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Provitola passes to Abrinas. No good from outside. Fast break, here we go. There's the triple. And that one is good from Colson. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Fall. And here is Vesely. Here's Laprovitola. Here's Abrinas. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for one, Abrinas.
And so he hits the technical free throw. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. To the inside, Baberovic. The rebound by Osman. Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's guarded closely. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Baberovic. No good from outside. Grant outside. Good on the shot. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Melli, the pass to Marjanovic. And he banks in the layup.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now here's Grant. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Picked it. Here's Melli. Pass to Baldwin. For 3. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's 7 a screen. Here's Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got his second basket.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Baldwin. Counted from distance.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here at 7, passes to Osman. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Baberovic gets it to go.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And here's Grant from the arc. He buries it from 3. Grant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Here's Baberovic. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Grant attacks. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. It's Hayes with the rebound.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin. He shoots. Misses the jumper. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Osman. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Hayes. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Osman into the lane. Now here's your 7. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Athens. Marjanovic inside. Yep, that one goes. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Grant, left side. Pass to your 7. Here's Here's Osman. Takes the three. They get it back. Stolen. In transition, here they come.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Grant with it. 7 points in the game. Soft touch off the glass. Grant's got 9 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Baldwin's shot is good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Leading by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Now here's Brown. There's the drive. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Sunday, then on Sunday, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Nunn. He's closely guarded. Kick out to Brown. The jump hook. Blocked. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. To stop the run. Another miss by Brown. Nunn defends. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Athens trails by 12. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pure from three-point range.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
The three. It's hauled in by Athens. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Brown. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Hey, here's Nunn for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Outside, Brown. No good with the triple.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
First team foul.
This one for three. He can't get it to go. Athens trails by 9. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Nunn defends. The 3. Good D by Nunn. Here's the break. And here's Brown for 3. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
With all that space, it's so hard for the defense to stay connected to everyone.
3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Nunn defends. They set the pick. The shot. It's hauled in by Athens.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
So he can't get either to fall. Athens trails by 8. Pulls up for 3. No luck on that one. Fires from deep. 3 seconds left. And it's good on the layup. He's got 6.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 10. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
And hello.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a...
And moving on, let's... And that is going to do it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Baberovic. We've got Omer at 7. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 slot. Gets the 3 to fall. Hayes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the 1 spot. Grant outside. Plenty of space. And he nails the jumper. Grant's got 11 points. Grant's gone a nice 5 of 6 from the field tonight. Here's Baldwin. He's got 11. Sinks that one from the post.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit. Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurt 7's got 4 rebounds now. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Baldwin. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. And they pick up 2.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Athens trails by 14. Pass to Graham. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Can't hit from in close. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Foul. First team foul.
Here's Baldwin.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Grant. 11 points in the game. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. To the wing, right side. Here's Baverovic. Offensive rebound. Nelly. Soft touch off the glass. Nelly's got his second basket of the night.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Osman. Good work there as it goes.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
1:35 left to play in the third quarter. Hayes misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Fires the 3. Osman, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw, no good.
Line for the away team. Hayes. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. There's 1:12 left in the third quarter. And here's Grant from the arc. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Baverovic. To the right side. Back to Marjanovic. And he banks in the layup. Marjanovic got 6 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Grant. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Baldwin's shot is off. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hernan Gomez. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 3-pointer. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident. Athens trails by 15. And another miss by Athens. Here's Baldwin. Can't connect from long distance. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 15. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nunn defends. Pass to Guduric. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with a three.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And for Athens, Brown, no good. Brown's gone, just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Takes a three. Good D by Nunn.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
He drops it from range.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
2 points. That one goes. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Can't connect from short range. And they're running. And stolen by Brown. That three's off the mark. To the inside, out to the right wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Lets it go from deep. On target from range.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
None with a bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's Goodrich. Off target from outside. Athens trails by 16. It's picked off. And they're on the run. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Three.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Hey, here's Nunn for three. No good on the shot. Defended by Brown. Three-pointer off the mark. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
No good on the triple. On offense, here is Athens. And he lobs it up top. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Nunn with a bucket. 32 seconds left in the game. Here's Goodrich. This one for three. Fires the three. Drains the triple. 17 seconds left in the game. Pass to Nunn. Fires away from way outside. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Satoransky, Hernan Gomez out there with Medu. Then there's Parker. Off target from outside. Pushing it up. Here's Satoransky. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Will it go? Athens with another miss.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Pass to Medu. Hernan Gomez with the ball. There's the screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Yurtsevin. One-on-one fast break. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
To the middle. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Pass to Osman. Launches from deep. Satoransky grabs the miss.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And finish off by Hernan Gomez.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this. Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Satoransky covering. The quick look, no good that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Medu, down low. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 to shoot. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. And the dunk by Parker.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Osman. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. .102 left to play in the first. Pass to Medu. Fires for 3. Here's Hernan Gomez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Athens trails by 10. Out to the right wing. Here's Lucas. The rebound by Medu.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Parker with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Picked off in midair. Lets the 3 fly. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. This one for three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Leading by 10. And we'll be back with you for the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Fall, and it's Lapro Vidala in at the guard position. Abrinas' shot is off. Athens trails by 7. Here's none. The three-pointer, no good. Pass to Lapro Vidala. Here's Abrinas. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
The kick out to Brown. Offline with his three. One-on-one here. Wesley with the ball. And he banks in the layup.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Athens. 9-point game. From 13, hits the front of the rim and out. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. That one drops for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here is Athens now. Now here's Brown. Petro. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Abrinas. Hasn't made one yet.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now here's Nunn. He's tightly guarded. And here's Brown outside. Fall with the rebound. Brown's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Abrinas. From outside, off the mark. Athens trails by 10. Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. And here's the break. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Athens with another miss.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
There's a screen. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Shot to stop the run, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Athens shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Laprovitola. Scoreless thus far. Vesely passes to Laprovitola. Now here's Vesely. Pass to Laprovitola. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. You take a look at Athens. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brown outside. From downtown, kept alive. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, it hasn't been close. Leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of them.
And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up. And that about wraps it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Athens trails by 17. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Osman in at the 4. From deep three-point territory, there's Lucas, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
We've got Hernan Gomez. He's out there with Parker. Satoransk there with Medu. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Do you want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. And it's Osman missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hernan Gomez out there with Parker, and it's Satoransky in at the shooting guard position. To the inside, Osman. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Satoransky gets the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Athens trails by 19. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Parker kicks to Satoransky. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Satoransky. Trying to find Hernan Gomez. Gives it to him.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Osman, the second chance points on the tip-in. Osman's got 6.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Here's the screen. Goes up on the wing. It doesn't go for him. puts up a deep three. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 12.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Pass to Yurtsevin. Launches it. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Launches a three. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first.
Willie Hernan Gomez at the line for 2.
That one is no good. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
And he gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Drops in the tray.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Another shot from deep three-point land. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. From the arc, clock at 6. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got 5 rebounds tonight. They get a hand on it. No good with the triple. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Now, none. Still yet to score. Athens with another miss. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Fall, and it's Lapro Vitola in at the 1. Brown's gone only 1 of 7 here from the field. Pass to Vesely. And a slam dunk by Vesely.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
It's stolen by Brown. And now Athens on the break. Petro. No good on the three. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up. Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Out of bounds, Athens takes possession.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Brown missing. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Athens.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Petro. Fall with the rebound. Here's Laprovitola. Out of bounds, Athens takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Athens. Jacks up a three. Fall with the rebound. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Laprovitola. He's covered by Brown. He lobs it up. That shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Here's Laprovitola. Shot clock at 6. Fall can't hit. And there's 1:45 left in the game. There's the lob to the hoop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Inside. Stolen. And they'll get another chance. To the middle. Gets a hand on it.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. To the inside. It's deflected. And now Athens on the break. Plays it up and banks it in. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. The offensive rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Tries again. Fall with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pass to Vesely. Here's Fall. Over to the wing. Goes back up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And here is Brown for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Chemezi Metu out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Satoransky in at the 2. Here's Baldwin. Screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin's shot is off. Now Satoransky. Metu, pass to Hernan Gomez. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. From the arc. He buries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Satoransky. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 5.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Down low. Ball stolen. For three. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Satoransky passes to Hernan Gomez. Satoransky outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The young Spaniard, Hernan Gomez, a good finisher around the basket.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Metu. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Hey, shot's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Metu. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
They grab their own miss. Now Hayes. Here's the 3. Excellent D there from Parker. On the break. And there's the lob.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Melly, the pass to Baldwin. Tries to break his ice. Basket's good. Baldwin's got 7 points in the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. 10 points for him. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Satoransky. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Competing in the painted area, really not shying away from the contact. And now he'll will his way to the free throw line.
And so he hits both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Baldwin, the pass to Hayes. Up and in on the layup. Hayes has gotten his second bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by Metu.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Metu's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Takes a 3. That one no good. Satoransky left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And the three-pointer goes.
And the lead just keeps changing. Neither team can forge the clear upper hand.
The 3 is up. No good on the buzzer beater. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
the three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Right wing from behind the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Team foul. At the line.
Fires the three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the paint. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And the layup is good off the glass.
Beautiful assist in transition. They beat the defense down the floor. The ball always wins.
He takes it in, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Has to fall. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. On Wednesday, and then on Friday.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Inside. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 7 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pulls up on the wing. Drained it for 2 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Yes, it's good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Vesely. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Takes the 3. And no good. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here they come. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line.
And he makes a first.
Number 21. Taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:35 left in the first half of this one. There's a screen. Drives to the hoop. No good with a layup. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. With the drive. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Gudarich. Right wing. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Let's go with a 3. Hits the three-pointer.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
To the middle. Intercepted. And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
2 of the best teams in the league facing off. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. That's going to be...
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
I like how...
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Baldwin. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the 2. Here's Baldwin. Beyond the arc. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Willie Hernan-Gomez is out there with Chimezie Metu. And it's Satoransky in at the 2.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
We've got Boban Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. And it's Beberovic in at the shooting guard position.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Shots good by Satoransky.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Baldwin. Lays it up and banks it in. Baldwin's got 15.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Satoransky passes to Metu.
Full team foul. Beberovic. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Satoransky passes to Parker. Hernan-Gomez sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Parker, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long. Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And he gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The 3 ball. Baldwin's shot is off.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
This has been a tough quarter for them and a challenging game for this team. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Hayes, shot's good. The visitors with the ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the third. There's the triple. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Baberovic. Gets the three to fall. Baberovic has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Metu. There's the steal. And here's the fast break. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three. Baberovic has got 6.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Metu. And he jams it home with authority.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Baldwin. Takes it inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
.102 left to play in the third quarter here. Parker passes to Hernan Gomez. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Second personal foul. First team.
And he drops the first.
At the line for 2. Hayes.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. 13 points in the game.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Three-pointer, no good. To the paint. Fast break, here we go. And it's in there. Metu's got 6 here in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And Parker pulls it down. Parker's got his 5th rebound in this one. With 4 on the clock. It'll count. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
It's over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Leading by 9. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And the ball goes out of bounds, turned over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
He's defended by Hayes. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. The shot no good.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pure from 3-point range.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
The three. Rebounded by Birch.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Guterich. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Down low. Here's Fall. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Baberovic. They can't stop the run with that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Baldwin's shot is good. Goes back up. Then he takes it up and lays it in.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Hayes for three. That shot is off.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Baldwin. Off the mark there with a three. Puts up a three. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Baberovic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Baberovic has gone 2 of 5 tonight. And he drives in, and he makes it.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Another shot. They set the screen from downtown. Kept alive. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Drops in the three. Baldwin's got 22.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
That three's off the mark. 1:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. Hayes for three. That shot off the mark. Hayes has gone 3 of 10 shooting, so only 30%. From deep. That shot missing. And they're on the break. The three. That shot off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Fires for three. Unable to get that one. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Here's Baldwin. There's the three. Off the mark. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and
everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's Athens and the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Nunn in at the 2 spot. Here's Hayes. Misses the 3. Now Athens with it. The 3. And it's Melly with the rebound. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up. Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Yurtsevin. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
First team.
Here's Baldwin. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Here's Biberovic. And now Athens on the break. Here's Osman. Finished off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Melly. And now Athens on the break. Here's Slukas. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Hayes. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Now Athens with it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Slukas passes to Osman. Off target from 3-point range. Down low. Here's Melly. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Biberovic.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Out of bounds, Athens takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Athens leading by 3. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Slukas passes to Osman, and the shot goes in. Osman's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The shot's good from Hayes.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now here's Nunn. Nothing on the board. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Yurtsevin. Athens needs to get a shot off. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8. Here's Biberovic. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Hayes. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And here's none. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so it's Athens heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Taking a look at Athens. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
At the line for one,
He's covered by Brown. A three ball. It's hauled in by Athens. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Colson. Here's Gutteridge to the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. Athens leading by 8. Here's Brown. Now Grant. Brown outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's the 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Grant, right side. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And they pick up 2. Ernie Gomez has got his first bucket in this one. Got a hand on it, and he stays with it. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is barreled.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. On Sunday, then on Wednesday. Athens shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's denied. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Drills it from outside. He's got 9. Athens leading by 3. Pass to Grant. Athens with another miss. And here's the fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprise.
Time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Fires the three. The rebound by Colson. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. Gutteridge, the pass to Birch. Here's Colson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. 13 points in the game.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Fires the three. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gutteridge. It's hauled in by Athens. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Hernan Gomez in the corner. And here comes the break. Pulls up for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Picked away.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
3rd team foul.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Birch. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. Fires from deep. And botches the dunk. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities.
And next up, here's a... That'll do it for our show.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Baldwin. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4th. They grab their own miss. Pass to Baldwin. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Marjanovic. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Taking a look at Athens. We've got Yurtsevin. And it's Lucas in at the point. Now, here's Nunn. And the 3 off target. Baldwin looking for the opening. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got... Fine.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
There's Lucas from beyond the arc and then some.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Hayes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Sinks the triple. 13 points in the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Melly. Pass to Hayes. From past the arc. They get the rebound. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Back to none. For the tie. Yurtsevin kicks to Osman. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Tight game here in Atlanta. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melly. Now Hayes. Goes back up. And good that time. Athens trails by 5. They set the pick from the arc. The putback. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
To the middle. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Hayes in the post. 7 points in the game. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Nunn passes to Osman. Beyond the arc. And it's Melly with the rebound. Melly's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Takes it inside. Hayes, no good. Athens trails by 9. Out to the right wing. Slukas cans it from downtown. He's got 10.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Baldwin. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtsevin's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Leading by 6. Don't go. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. In Athens calls time here. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Grant. And there it is for him. Grant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Athens.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And for Athens,
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Athens trails by 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Now Brown. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Let's it go from 14. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Down low. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Pass to Gutteridge. To the wing right side. From outside the arc. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. Yes, that goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That one goes in. He's got 23.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Grant for 3. A putback. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gutteridge. Makes it off the glass.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Athens trails by 9. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Good on the short little jump shot.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. And that one is good. Brown with it.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Hernan Gomez, that's a two-pointer. It falls! And now they trail by just 4. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's covered by Grant. Out to the right wing. Pass to Colson to the right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And here is Athens now. Brown inside the line. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Launches it. Drills the three-pointer.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And they recover it. Birch grabs the board. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play.